Passiony. Aloha, folks. Welcome back to Spike's Breezeway Cocktail Hour. I'm happy to have you here in the Breezeway. I hope you enjoyed last week's episode at Clifton's Pacific Seas with Miss Pinup Palmer. She is super funny. I really enjoyed hanging out with her, and hopefully she will be back on the Breezeway Cocktail Hour shortly. So, yes. Thank you, Miss Pinup Palmer. I think we're just gonna jump right into it. Tonight we're making a cocktail from the Mai Kai, my favorite tiki bar in all of the tiki bars. The Mai Kai, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I've done more in-depth things about the Mai Kai kind of in the past, but the quick breakdown is it was built in 1955. The head bartender from Don the Beachcomber in Hollywood, Mario Liquidini, left there to go to Florida, and then he set up shop with a couple of big investors, and he brought a lot of Don the Beachcomber classics and his style of cocksmithing with him. So a lot of the Mai Kai cocktails taste similar to Don the Beachcomber cocktails, and I love it for that. So tonight we are making a cocktail called the Mara Amu. There's a big tiki in the back garden area of the Mai Kai that was created to replicate this mug right here. It's so rare that we use actual tiki mugs on this show because in reality, in the 50s and 60s, I'd say that the majority of the cocktails back then were served in double buckets, double rocks glasses, or Collins glasses, like the tall skinny zombie style glasses. So it's always fun when we get to use an actual tiki mug, and this is from the Mai Kai. So for this cocktail, we will be using limes, white grapefruit, oranges, passion fruit syrup from B.G. Reynolds, gold rum, we'll be using the Bacardi 8, Don Q Crystal for the light Puerto Rican rum, and Appleton Estate 21 for the dark Jamaican rum. Okay, let's jump into it. Super knife, 3/4 ounce of lime juice, and that will go into the mixing tin. 3/4 ounce of white grapefruit juice. Yep. There's an ant on me. That's how you know it's fresh. It literally just came off the tree. And I should say that I'm getting this recipe from Hurricane Hayward's Atomic Grog blog. And he calls the mixture of lime, white grapefruit, and orange juice the holy trinity of Mai Kai ingredients. So when you see those three ingredients together, you know you're in for a good time. This is 3/4 ounce of orange juice. And if you kind of roll the orange, you'll get the juice out and it won't splatter all over the place. We learned that with Miss Pinup Palmer last week. 3/4 ounce of orange juice. The same measurement for passion fruit syrup from B.G. Reynolds, 3/4 ounce. 1/2 ounce of light Puerto Rican rum. 1/2 ounce of gold rum. And of course people get freaked out when they see the Bacardi name because Bacardi is kind of known as like a kind of a low-end rum, but the Bacardi 8's like the one, and it has a cork. And the super fancy Appleton 21 year. Woo! Woo! Yum. And the same thing, 1/2 ounce. This was donated to the show from our friend Greg from Ballistic Barbecue. So thank you again, Greg. And also, thank you for the super knife. Like, it's so good. Okay, so that goes into the tin. So it's kind of an easy cocktail. All of the juices are 3/4 ounce. All of the rums are 1/2 ounce, and you're off and running. We are gonna scoop some ice into the tin. Okay, and then the directions specifically say 5 seconds on the mixer. So you wanna make sure you adhere to those numbers when they call them out because that's exactly how much dilution they want in the cocktail. That's it, 5 seconds, badow. Okay, this is super exciting. I have never used this mug before. So we are gonna pour this into the mug. Little over full, so maybe I put too much ice in, but either way, like, you can get that for later. Now we are gonna garnish it, and of course, as we say on the show, don't skimp the mint. Be sure to give it a little bit of a whack to release the oils. I don't know why I said it like that. And then the mint goes right down into the glass here. The best mint is more mint. See if we can get like kind of a little grouping here. Okay, that's cool. And then I thought, for fun, we will put a couple cherries in there. We have this opportunity to use a tiki mug. We might as well garnish it as cool as we can, you know? And we will put this right up in front here. And I recently got a package from our friends at Surfside Sips. Surfside Sips makes some really cool glass straws, like in the shape of bamboo and some other fun shapes. But they reached out to me and they said, hey dude, you should use our straws a little bit more, and then send people the coupon code. When you buy these things and you check out, type in Breezeway, and I believe you'll get a little bit of a discount and you'll help support the channel. So I said, yeah dude, send me anything that looks like bamboo. So they have these tall bamboo ones that are great for tiki mugs. They also offer that same style in this sage color here. Very nice. But then you're like, dude, I can't possibly use that in like a Mai Tai glass, right? Like why, it's way too big. Oh, they also offer them in Mai Tai glass lengths. Very nice, right? So if you're interested in straws from Surfside Sips, there will be a link in the description below. When you check out, please type in Breezeway in your coupon code and you'll help me out, and aloha. Okay, I also have this Mai Kai swizzle that I got, I think maybe one of the last times I was there. And I'm just gonna stick him in the back here because, like, why not? And so from Mariano Liquidini at the Mai Kai in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, this is the Mara Amu. Let's give this thing a try. Ooh, okay. Tangy, light, nothing is really overbearing. The fruit juices are like kind of a nice mix. In doing the research, I did read that this is one of the favorites of the Mai Kai. Not only because it's served in this mug, if you choose to have it served in the mug, but also because it's one of the most palatable, easy cocktails. Like, you don't have to be all deep into tiki cocktails to be like, yes, I understand why this cocktail tastes this way, and it's kind of sharp and it's kind of aggressive, but I like it because I have an evolved palate. This is like anybody in the world could walk right up and go, yeah, dude, that's super good. Yeah, dude, that's super good. Can I put the other stuff in here now? I did also learn that Mara Amu is Tahitian for when the west winds blow. And you love it when bars have their own like branded tiki mugs. You know that it's not just off a shelf or from somewhere, you know what I mean? Like they went into some thought about having the mug made. It's pretty cool. I like that a lot. The passion fruit syrup really smooths it out too. It's nice. Well, folks, thank you so much for joining us once again on Spike's Breezeway Cocktail Hour. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you aren't already, and hit the bell notifications so that it'll let you know when I'm like, hey, come on over for another cocktail. We have a great show coming up next week with the Hula Girls' own Miss Audrey Lorraine, one of our go-go dancers. It's really exciting for me. So hit the bell notification. It'll let you know. It'll be like, hey, Audrey Lorraine's coming. So be ready. Also, I've been having some meetings at Sam's Seafood down the Beachcomber in Sunset Beach. Can't tell you what's going on, but something is. Aloha, folks. That was aggressive. Aggressive. That was created to replicate. And it's so rare that we use actual tiki mugs on this show because there's a car. That's not the reason. Limes. Jeez. Gold rum, we will be using the... Get out of here, fly. And I should say that I'm getting this recipe from our friend Hurricane Hayward from the Atomic Grog Vlog. I'm like getting dive bombed here. 5 seconds on the mixer. Like a f***ing guy on a scooter just went by. The jingly dog. Hey, come here. I want to take your collar off. And I recently got, ooh. So if you're interested in straws from Surfside Sips, go to Surfside Sip. So if you're interested in Surfside Sips, oh my God. My lights changed down here. Okay, let's see here. That's better. And so, from the Mai Kai in from Mario Liquid, I should say, if I look tired at all, it's because there's a creature living in my ceiling. Yeah, like some kind of giant animal. I can hear Astro run off. And it's making me insane. I've been setting traps, I've been doing all the things, like in the middle of the night, like 3 or 4 in the morning last night, All of a sudden the thing's running around like doing laps above my bedroom. And I couldn't sleep for the whole time. So I've had this whole saga of dealing with this creature. I'm gonna go insane. Like totally insane because of this damn creature. And it sounds big. It sounds like a raccoon. And I don't want it to die up there. I don't want it to die up there because I don't want a dead animal up there, but also because I don't want a dead animal up there. I don't want it to die. I would like to raise it as the son I never had. That's my plan. That's not my plan. I just want it out of my house, but safely and humanely. Another reason why I'm tired is because I had some friends over last night and I've been trying to perfect the Breezeway Cocktail Hour cocktail. I guess that's the name of it, I don't know. But it kind of sits in the same world as Down the Beachcomber or Mai Kai or whatever. There is a celebrity cocktail guy on YouTube who has invited me to be on his show. Well, I guess he's coming to my house, so maybe he'll be on my show? Or I'm gonna be on his show from my bar. So anyway, he's like, yeah, I know you mostly do like traditional tiki cocktails, but let's do one of your cocktails. And I was like, yeah, okay, no problem. I totally have cocktails I've invented. No. So I've been working like crazy to try to perfect this cocktail that is gonna be featured on his show in front of potentially a couple 100,000 people. So after like 50 cocktails that we've made on this show, probably this will be 55 or something, I've definitely learned some things. I've learned about quantities and I've learned about how much rum should go into a cocktail. I've learned how much like allspice usually goes in and what kind of the peripheral ingredients that you can kind of include and stay in the tiki realm. I've been screwing around with some of those. So I really hope that you guys enjoy the cocktail when it comes time to do that. But yeah, I told the guy, I was like, oh, yeah, of course I have my own cocktails. Like, I'm a total cocksmith. Ask McBiff. But it's such a tricky thing because if I made this, like if I invented this drink, I'd be like, yeah, it tastes good. But like, does that mean it's worthy of like stardom? I don't know. I might even just go, it's kind of simple. Even though this is great. So like, I don't know, dude. It's a tricky thing coming up with your own cocktail. And then like, which way do you want to go with it? Do you want to go Trader Vic's? Do you want to go Dawn Beach? Do you want to go creamy, like more of like a painkiller? Or do you want to go like high potency, like a Navy Grog or a Rum Barrel or a Zombie or something like that? I think for the Breezeway Cocktail Hour cocktail, it's a stupid name. It's like the 405 out here right now. Just park your cars. But I think something like the Breezeway Cocktail Hour cocktail, or maybe we should call it the Breezeway Hour, or just the Breezeway? Breezeway cocktail? I don't know. But for something like that, I'm not trying to get people super trashed. Like, I would like it to be a pleasant, imbibing experience. Also, like, with some complexity, but not something that's gonna knock people out. Because, like, what's the fun of creating this cocktail that they can only have one of? And then they're like, dude, I can't drink your drink. Like, I get fucking trashed off of it. In fact, Frankie's Tiki Room in Las Vegas named a cocktail after one of my songs for the Hula Girls, Hula Hula Bang Bang. Wait, was that the one? No, Hula Billy Honey. And it was a drink that Moss, the owner of Frankie's, created that has like a lot of honey in it. But dude, I think it's a pretty high potency cocktail. Because I know that there was a time that we were at Viva Las Vegas, like the whole band, we were performing there at Viva Las Vegas, and the whole band had gone to Frankie's together to celebrate this cocktail. It even, like in the description, says a spike of rums. Get it? Spike? Yeah. And I remember having like one or two of those things and going, dude, I can't have any more of these. These are gonna like ruin Las Vegas for me. I don't know, but if you ever do go to Vegas, get the Hula Billy Honey. It's only on like half the menus because I think they included it later, but I think it's still offered there. Kind of funny, huh? Maybe places will start carrying the Breezeway Cocktail Hour cocktail. We need a better name. The Breezeway cocktail. Spike's Breezeway. Spike's Breezeway? Breezeway Cocktail Hour cocktail. Hey, leave a message in the comments below what you think that we should call the cocktail that I create for the show. That's the best idea I've ever had. Let you guys decide. Because I'm an idiot. But I like that idea. I think that obviously it has to have something that ties into this thing that's going on here. Maybe not the Hula Girls, but more the show. So there's a starting point. All right.